The news, folks, sometimes can be just downright depressing. I mean, you look at these news networks and you just go, wow, man. Is there anything going on that's really good? But then there are other times, there are those stories that are so out there, you can only think to yourself, what the hell? Today we've rounded up a few of the most bizarre news stories for Is It Weird? Ripped from the headlines. Let's meet R.C. and Sharon, whose family pet has become a media superstar, and a funeral home owner, Ryan, who's come up with an unusual way to say goodbye to the dearly departed. I have no idea what's going on. Weighing in is my buddy, clinical psychologist, Dr. John Duffy. That's my brother. All right, let's start with R.C. and Sharon and check out how their beloved family pet landed them in the media spotlight.
I'm R.C. Bridges, Quinlan, Texas, and I'm better known as the Buffalo Whisperer, and we have a pet buffalo named Wildfire.
Hey, Wildfire. That's you.
Is this for real? R.C. and Sharon, how did you end up with a pet buffalo?
Well, we had a herd of buffalo, and one of the cows had mastitis, which means she couldn't give enough milk. So I had to take Wild Thing, which is our buffalo now, out of the herd. And anyway, I always wanted to train one. So I trained him to pull a chariot, plow a garden, and pull a canoe, and just anything I could think of. My boy's the first one to ever ski behind a buffalo on water skis. And anyway, we just, everything I think to do that's crazy, I do.
Wait a minute. Your boy is the first one to do what, R.C.?
Ski behind the buffalo on water skis, but it was on sand. We wasn't on the water.
And our daughter, snow sleds.
And your daughter?
Snow sleds.
Snow sled behind the buffalo.
Really?
Yeah. You want to try it? Or would you rather ride ride the canoe behind him?
I'm trying to figure out how you have buffalo in your house. That's the buffalo comes in the house?
Now, actually, it's hard to keep the buffalo out of the house.
Really?
If the door's open, he's in the house. We have birthday parties in the house for him.
Yeah.
He watches TV, and his favorite TV show is SpongeBob. he loves SpongeBob.
Yeah. He even makes a good best man. See, right there, he's our best man. But besides that, they're extremely dangerous.
Huh?
They're extremely dangerous, though.
They're the most dangerous land animal in the United States.
No, they're very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend anybody else doing this.
Duff, you want to weigh in on this?
I suppose.
Yeah. I got to go lay down.
This just gets weirder the more the story goes on.
I think it's weird.
A pet buffalo
Oh,
is...
you don't think it's
Yeah. I mean, you bring your cats and dogs in the house, you bring your kids in the house, why not? Right?
No, and I get your point, and I know people get attached to animals in different ways. I think we'll all agree that a buffalo is, quantitatively and qualitatively different, right? I mean, it's more dangerous, it's more cumbersome, it seems a little frightening in a lot of ways, and yet you two seem very happy and comfortable with your buffalo, so it's hard not to endorse that it's a good thing for you. I think you're being very clear that it's not a good thing for everyone.
Well, I've been a rodeo clown, and I've run cattle ranches and worked with wild horses all my life, so it kind of, I was being trained for years to do this and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Y'all crazy.
But I won't tell you the truth about that.
But
Thank you.
I think you're loving people. I think you're nice. I think you're in a world that you got control of. I ain't mad at you. Whatever floats your boat. Duffy, What's the verdict? Is this weird or not?
I actually agree with you, Steve. I think you guys are loving people. I think you love your buffalo. I think you have this thing under control. I don't think for a second this isn't really, really weird, because I'm going to say, yeah, it's very weird, but it seems to work for the two of you.
Hey, man, I'm sure glad y'all made it. Y'all about two of the craziest people I've never met. But you're in love. And I like y'all, man. You got a beautiful wife, I see. Thank y'all. He says it's weird, and we got some crazy. Hey, thank y'all for coming. Coming up next, we're going to find out